don't date anymore?
No.
Why?
Good, because I'm getting my life together.
You see, that sounds cute, but men don't know what the fuck that means.
Alright guys, thank you all for coming out. You guys all know why you're here. Show love, to your friend, but my brother. He's been killing it on the underground. We're trying to put him out there, trying to promote him. Everybody give some love for Duvy. Let me hear it for him.
What up?
What up?
What up? Before we get started, I just want to let y'all know I love reality TV. And if there's a show out there that y'all need to watch, it's called the Luzerne County Predator Catcher. If you are a white male over the age of 50, looking for some young 15-year-old butt, this nigga will find you. This nigga comes out of the shadows like fucking Batman and shit, asking for a light. Dreads flowing in the wind. This nigga's cape is dragging the ground and shit. Comes up real smooth. Got light. Who you out here to meet? Who you here to meet?
Just get some Turkey Hill tea.
You sure you wasn't here to no 15 years ago? Yeah, that Turkey Hill tea.
I ain't drank that shit since.
This mother, listen, I'm all for it. Clap if y'all believe in Save the Children, man. Save the kids. And clap if you think pedophiles should be stomped out on sight. See, that's why I should come in, because this nigga should hire me. I ain't got no prize, no records, no nothing.
Free.
He walking around with a blade, some motherfucking, talking about put your hands where I can see him. Yo, that shit gets me all the time. You know, the motherfuckers be like, oh God, oh. And then they be on there, listen, ladies, I don't know if this is a new thing, please let me know. I ain't never did it. You know, I've sent a dick pic or two. Fuck y'all, because y'all have two. And mine was solicited, it was not unsolicited, I asked. But when he finds these guys, they always take these weird ass candid videos. Like, ladies, have y'all ever asked a man to send you a booty pic?
No.
Do you know how hairy our asses are? There was not one man in here that has shaved their ass. Raise your hands if you have. Exactly. So why the fuck are you doing this shit? Sending booty pics to a potential 15-year-old. It's fucking disgusting, but I love that shit. I love reality TV. Recently, I've been watching a lot of political shit. I don't shocker, right? And I can't help but think about November 4th, or is it the 3rd? We're doing either way, you know what I mean? But I can't help but think about this Trump and Biden shit. I'm gonna break it down to you guys real quick before I get into the nitty gritty. Black folks, if you ain't here, raise your hand. Okay, if you see a Biden or Harris sign during the Civil War that's getting ready to brew, go there. That's where niggas is being saved. You go to a Trump house, that shit gonna turn into Rosewood real quick. I've been born and raised, like most of you here, in Northeast Pennsylvania my whole life. I grew up in Wilkes-Barre. And I didn't know niggas had Klan chapters. Remember when they was handing candy out and shit trying to recruit people? You need a little bit more to entice me than a fucking lollipop. I might go Stephen from Django for $25,000 on a nigga or two. On another note, positive thing, I'm down 23 pounds. I know you can't tell like a motherfucker, but I'm down. I fit in these jeans tonight, nigga. But one thing I can say, has anybody ever heard of goalie gummies?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You ever see the black dude on Facebook, goalie in my sandwich, goalie in my drink? Hey. This nigga be dirty whining with bread and shit. So, after seeing this nigga on my algorithm, Facebook timeline so much, I decided to get some. Because it says it curbs your appetite. And I'm like, that's great for me because I just smoke and eat at 3 a.m. Like a fucking wildebeest. Like it's fucking... You ever wake up in the middle of the night and grab chips and go back to sleep like a scumbag? You be not. You be sitting there like... Yo, it's fucked up because you wake up like, yo, why is it? Oh, okay, there's shit, there's crumbs in there. Okay. But no, I wanted to curb my eating. Not that I was eating a lot, but I was eating bad shit. Like, we've all gone to Crown Fried 5 times a week at 3 a.m. And I took these goalie gummies, and let me tell you, I did not know the definition of, I believe it's called, I want to say, what is it, cleanse? Okay, these shits cleanse you. Okay? When you take a goalie gummy, and they say, you could take 6 per day. Don't do that. Don't. Take 2 and then work your way up. I was like Superman, like, oh, I'm trying to lose weight. Let me take 6 off the rip. Like a dickhead. I have never shit so much in my fucking life. I was shitting like a newborn. You know that newborn shit? That formula shit is green, and some days it's orange. I had shit coming out of me from when I was a kid. Shit coming out of me when I was at the motherfucking Bloomsburg Fair 2 years ago. No, these goalie gummies, bro, let me tell you something. So you take one, right? You take a goalie gummy, and they say you're supposed to split them up. So you're supposed to take 2 when you start. So the first one you take in the morning. I suggest taking that after your morning shit because you can't fart the rest of the day. You can't fart safely. Like, it's gotten to the point where you're farting and you're doing this shit all day. I'm dry. I'm good. And then I started taking more walks, started playing golf. I golf twice a week now. Clap it up for golf.
You ain't calling, nigga?
Yeah, you need money to play golf.
I got calling, shit. I got a little bit, Brad. I keep some of the cash out.
No, it's honestly, it's weird playing golf with like older white dudes. Like me and my boy, whose name I will change for these stories. His name is Mac. We'll get into that later.
You know ain't no white boy named Mac?
Yes, I know one. And he took me to DC, but we'll get there. We'll get there. When you go golfing, they don't tell you about the golf cart prices. You just think you just go there and show up and it's like, all right, I'm gonna borrow somebody's clubs. Somebody gonna look out for the cookout. Like somebody going, and then they're like, nah, you gotta go buy your own clubs or you can rent them. And the clubs they give you is the shit Will Smith was using in Bag of Vance. Like the shit's all bent. You don't even give you all the irons. You walking out there, you got a 5 iron and a putter. And these old dudes, they be out there drunk as fuck. See, I be out there with my little pen. Got my little vape pen. They be looking at me with their cigars and they be mad as shit. But one thing I noticed when I was out on the golf course was these weird white boys, they was out there. And you know the type, shorts up to here. They got the polo tucked in. If this fits any of y'all, I'm sorry, but y'all need to stop. It don't look right. And they had some CBD oil in their pens. Fuck diet weed, okay? First and foremost, that shit is diet weed. Who the fuck smokes 8.6 of THC and has a good fucking day? How many of y'all go to... They only sell that shit at bodegas and Unimarts. You can't go to your man's like, yo, bro, you got some shit? Yeah, I got some shit. Look, bro, all I got today is some CBD. Nigga, what? CBD? What are you, fighting demons, nigga? What the fuck is wrong with you? I got some CBD I want to roll up. I'm ready to roll some shit. I ain't even get high. I just got a headache and got pissed off. I've never smoked in my life and wanted to fight somebody. That's the exact opposite. How many of y'all smoke weed?
Yeah.
Everybody put their hands up, please. Cops, anybody watching this, everybody put their hands up. Take them off the jail. What's y'all favorite thing about smoking weed?
Snacks.
Snacks?
Sex.
You said sex? Sex, yes.
Yeah.
Sex is great. It's also great when the other person washes their ass properly, too. That's what we're going to get into tonight, hygiene. Fellas, I need y'all to stop sharing memes on Facebook and social media about how you need your dick sucked. I hope all y'all here are practicing good hygiene, but we know some niggas that ain't washing their ass. And ladies, I'm going to give you some pointers on how to point out if a nigga is washing his ass or not. Number 1, if he shows up to your house dressed in layers, and it's fucking July. If this nigga comes to the house with his home shirt on, under his good shirt, He got on his good jeans and underneath some dusty ass and one shorts. And underneath those are some regular drawers, and underneath those are some Ralphie Polo drawers, and he ain't took off in 3 days because the shit says Ralph. He ain't took them drawers off in 3 days because that shit says Ralph. Polo drawers come 2 in the back, what, $40? Fuck that. Give me some Hanes. Another way, ladies, is, and listen, if you ain't got a car and you ain't got a license, I understand, but ladies, make sure your man has proper transportation. If you want a sneaky link, do you feel like calling an Uber? How many niggas have y'all called an Uber for to get some dick?
Come on. Come on.
Why are you looking at me?
No, not you. No, I was looking at her.
You blew your own spot.
You're better than that. You're better. Listen, don't ignore those red flags, okay? He dressed in the same shit you dropped him off at earlier. It's true. Yes, the dusty ass Walmart $11.99 and one shorts.
Yes.
You have swamp ass in 10 minutes if you put them shits on.
I wear my shit never again.
Please don't. Speaking of weed and hygiene and all that shit, that all ties in together because you gotta make it feel comfortable. Don't no woman want to come into something that you just pissing all over the place in, obviously. Like, ladies, how many times have you gone over a man's house for a sneaky link and that nigga's bed sheet stink? It's okay, raise your hands. It's okay, raise your hands. It's okay. If you ain't got to admit it, I see y'all laughing. You pull the covers up and you like, oh. Nigga, that shit smell like a football locker room. He ain't played sports in 10 years. You're like, what the fuck wrong with you? You don't know how to do laundry, motherfucker? It all starts, yes, socks, drawers, wash your ass, bed sheets, all that. Ain't nothing wrong with spraying some Febreze and vacuuming. How many men in here vacuum? How many of y'all really get that back spot of that toilet? Y'all fucking lying. Every man in here clean that toilet properly.
I know.
Listen, between the hours of 1 and 3 a.m., we don't care where we piss. Your man will walk in the bathroom high as shit 3 o'clock in the morning. I think this is the toilet. He won't even lift the lid. He trying to J that shit in from the 3 line. Kobe! You gotta come in, babe. There's piss on the floor. It was going 2 ways. Like, yo, I'm telling you, yo, you gotta do it. Speaking of weed and other drugs and all that, how many of y'all have ever taken a trip? Yeah. How many of y'all have taken a trip within a trip? See, I don't think y'all know what I mean when I explain this, so I'm gonna break it down. This is where my buddy Matt comes into play. His name will be changed for the story because it is very incriminating and I don't give a fuck. So I took a trip to DC last year for my birthday. I turned 29, and the trip was we were gonna go and watch AEW Pro Wrestling. Now, before y'all judge me for being a pro wrestling fan, fuck y'all. Y'all still believe in that nigga that's supposed to text you back last night. Okay? Huge wrestling fan. Loved it since I was a kid. Alright, Stone Cold used to come out mad racist on the low, stunning everybody. That nigga was racist, alright? He was an alcoholic and we shouldn't have been rooting for him. Anybody smash 2 beer cans, dump that shit over their head. It's fucking their wife up at home. Y'all know Stone Cold was beating his wife's ass. He lost the belt to The Rock. Come on, he gave me woman beater vibes for real. I lost to The Rock, goddammit. That's the bottom line, bitch. Like, whoa, Steve. But anyways, I got on the tangent there. Sorry, Stone Cold. I went to DC, and my buddy Mac, he's like, yo, bro, for this trip, we're gonna take a trip inside a trip. I said, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm black. This is already a dangerous trip enough. I'm going over state lines with marijuana, motherfucker. I need to be in the right state of mind. But he's like, no, we'll be good, man. Which, by the way, I don't know if you guys know this, but you can drive from Pennsylvania to DC and pay no toll. But you get fucked up at the wrong turn up on 81 North, now you gotta pay $3 to come back home to work. What kind of shit is that? I gotta pay $3 to get home, nigga? I live here. What the fuck you mean? So So we're sitting in this parking lot on top of this train station, and he hands me what they call a tab. Okay? He's like, put this on your finger, you put it on your tongue, voila. I said, nigga, is the words voila? Because if so, I don't need none of that shit. I don't need to be seeing words and playing words with friends in 3D walking down the fucking street. So here's the thing about DC, it's very progressive. They have these like motorized scooters that you can rent, which please don't do high. Like the motor scooters that they got them laying all over the place. It's like fucking Grand Theft Auto missions all over the place. Just bikes. And so I take the tab, and he's like, let it hit you for about 30 minutes. I said, all right, cool, 30 minutes. So we're sitting in the car, and we start getting the giggles. Because we're in D.C., we're hype, you know what I mean? We're in D.C., we're going to see a television premiere of a new wrestling program, a bunch of legends on this card, it's going to be great. So we go down to the train station because where we went to go see the show is called the Capital One Arena. And we go down to the terminal to find the map. What we didn't know was that the map we were looking at was outdated from 1984. And what we didn't know was that 10 minutes prior, this shit kicked in. So we're staring at this map, right? And we're standing there like fucking Sam and fucking, what's the other hobbit from Lord of the Rings? We're just fucking trying to find our way. We look down, there's fucking no cross tape. Like, we're all fucked up in the game. Then finally somebody comes over and goes, you're looking at the wrong map. That's the map. I look over, this shit's all touchscreen and new age. It doesn't look like I'm trying to get through Coney with the rest of the Warriors and shit. So at this point, we take the trip downtown DC, and we're walking, and I'm just laughing and giggling and having a great time. It's 95 degrees. I'm obviously sweating profusely like a motherfucker. I guarantee I look fucking crazy as shit walking down the street. So one of the things I wanted to go visit when I was there, because I feel like every person of color should go see it, and it's called the American History Museum of Culture down in DC. It's very calming when you see it sober. But when you see this shit tripping, it looks like one of the Jawa tanks from fucking Star Wars. Eat them niggas. With the glowy eyes and shit in the fucking hoods. I saw this building and I was just like, yo, I don't want to go over there. I'm not doing it. And Mac's like, dude, we gotta go down the street. I'm not fucking walking down that street, dude. That shit looks like a boss battle from a Zelda game. I am not going near that building. So we decided to go. So we decided not to go there, but I felt bad because that's where I wanted to go. But again, I was tripping balls. I can't go visit my ancestors on acid. One of the niggas is gonna follow me home and be hard. Why would you come here like this? I'm not trying to take some African slave goes home with me because I'm tripping on acid. I'm responsible for this nigga. So we walked the long pond. You know, the pond that Forrest Gump ran down in. Before the child sex trafficking Forrest Gump, that guy. Hey, listen, if 30 motherfuckers say the same thing about you, that don't mean 30 motherfuckers is lying, okay? I've seen them ankle bracelets. Them niggas ain't fooling nobody. So we walked down the long pond, and during this trip, we meet a celebrity. We met him postpartum, per se. I met Eddie Money. Y'all know who Eddie Money is? Yeah. 2 Tickets to Paradise. Well, somebody had that grown-ass child outside looking just like Eddie Money. First off, if you got a son between the ages of 11 and 13, he don't need layers in his haircut. This nigga looked like he had a wig on. We were tripping balls because he had all these weird-ass tube socks. He was with his friends. I'm like, yo, that's young Eddie Money.
Weird-ass tube socks.
So then we make it all the way past the long pond, and we make it to the Lincoln Monument. And inside the Lincoln Monument on the wall, if you're standing in front of, because you see Abe right there, and if you look to the right, the beginning of the Emancipation Proclamation begins. And I'm reading it, and I'm getting emotional, because this is the exact same message that freed my ancestors. And I'm reading it, and I'm tripping balls. At one point, an old slave lady put her hands on my shoulder like this. It's okay, baby. So then we go outside, and I'm sitting on the side of the wall, and I look over, and I see the top of the White House. And I just can't help but think to myself, fucking miss you, Barry. Barry L. That was my nigga. Clap it up for Barack Obama, man. You see, we got this new election coming up, and I don't know what's gonna happen, you know? On one side, we got a guy that, well, you know Trump. Epstein's boy. I've never seen somebody so incompetent to, I mean, I've seen kids on the 4th floor of GAR give out, like, be able to form better sentences than something. They asked this man with a straight fucking face, President Trump, what are we going to do about the fires on the West Coast? It is running rampant through Oregon and fucking Washington State right now. What are we going to do? Well, it's going to get cooler soon.
Not my science.
That's something like a janky landlord says when you tell him some shit, bro.
Winter's coming.
You're like, hey, bro, the whole door just came off the hinges. It's a crime-free area. You're good. What? Like, every time he says something, people are just like, yo, what the fuck is he talking about? Everybody in his camp is like, yo, like, I got this job off of nepotism. Like, I'm just going, and then we have Joe Biden, his crime bill in the 90s was, 3 strikes, my nigga, damn. You know, you get arrested one time for armed robbery, second time for armed robbery, and the third time, it's life. Like, they don't even they was just throwing niggas away, like, fuck it. We don't get this money. So, show of hands, who's voting this November? Okay, you guys know that there was a war that made everybody able to vote. Like, people died. Like, you could go vote. Like, there's no fee. Like, you ever hear somebody be like, yo, you want to vote? Man, fuck that, man. I ain't voting. That shit don't count. I've been black my whole life. I just asked if you was voting, my nigga.
Felons can't vote.
Huh?
Yes, felons can't vote.
They get ready to change that.
Mm-hmm.
And fellas should be able to vote. Honestly, clap it up.
Yeah.
For everybody being able to vote. Get up. I go to jail because I did some shit to help out my family and now I can't vote. That's like when you go to the military. You can go at 18 years old, kill a whole bunch of motherfuckers. Come home, can't get a drink. Can't come home, can't get a drink. Can't come home, can't get a job. Now you're homeless. Why the fuck do we have homeless vets? Why are there homeless people in general? Where's the money going? All this school tax I pay out of every check, where the fuck is it going? You ever see your school tax checks?
Yeah.
You're like, $200 for what? I graduated.
I don't even go there no more.
I don't even go there no more. They gave me a diploma. That was it. The deal was over. I took my PSSAs. I passed the motherfuckers. That was it. Now I gotta pay tax. Man, fuck all that. I want to talk to you guys too while we're on the subject about Kyle Rittenhouse. And before I go into this, I just want to let you guys know, I do believe that everybody should have guns. It is all right. I believe everybody should be able to protect themselves, honestly. However, Kyle Rittenhouse was a direct result of letting your child play way too much fucking Call of Duty. This nigga shot 2 people. And he shot them because somebody threw a bag at him. Like, imagine just being like, oh, you got a gun, dude, fuck you! And then just throw the bag. And now he's bah, bah. Now it's not the same game. This nigga shot 2 people, and for my Call of Duty fans, fucking Kill Slayer Comeback came up on the screen. She said, boop, UAV online. That nigga got a kill streak.
Kilimanjaro.
But it comes down to parenting too. Like, why the fuck, I'm sorry, I have a son. Anybody here got kids? Would you let your child go to another state with armed guns and ammo and vests and tasers and all kind of weird ass tactical shit that you done gave them? You gotta be a real dickless motherfucker to just, like, I ain't got nothing against guns and shit, but like when you on Facebook showing your gun collections and your fish, you ain't fucking nobody. You not. The motherfuckers that be on Facebook showing their gun collection, here's the demographic. No teeth, no soap, no teeth, no soap. That's it. If you got a gun collection, why the fuck are you showing the entire Facebook social community? Why are you showing us? We don't want to see that shit. I know who to rob now. I'ma try. But I just don't get it. This kid ruined his life. For what? Honestly, what did he ruin his life for? An agenda. See, this is where school shooters come into play. You see, black people, we fit the demographic of nigger shit, you know what I mean? Like, we do a lot of nigger shit, you know what I mean? Like, name a crime and you're like, yeah, nigga did that. You know, tires gone off in the tire car. That's a nigga. Maybe Mexican. School shooting, who fits that demographic? White kids. White kids. You know how sick you gotta be? Listen, you know how crazy you gotta be to write a fucking manifesto about all the people you gonna kill? And then go kill them? I'm gonna kill Tom because Tom didn't invite me to his birthday party last Tuesday. He gets the AR-15. And then they become incels because women won't fuck them. They won't fuck it. Did you see Kyle Rittenhouse? If you was a teenage girl, this is gonna sound weird, but you wouldn't give him none. You would not give him none. Kyle, you wanna come over this weekend? No, I'm gonna go shoot my dad. Like, I've been a victim of police. I always say brutality because I ain't whooped my ass. But I got arrested on the job. The cop pulls up. Now, mind you, my uniform, it's not like I'm out there with fucking Wu-Tang gear on and shit, you know what I mean? I'm dressed in a green polo, fucking khaki pants, I got my bag and shit, cop pulls up. You wanna tell me what you're doing here? My exact words. Minding my fucking business. I ain't got no rap for no fucking cop. I'm minding my fucking business. And I'm working. Well, we got reports of a mysterious character. Nigga, what's the mystery? Do you see Scooby-Doo in the gang out this motherfucker? What the fuck is the mystery? I got a green polo on and some khakis. Ain't nothing mysterious about that. I can see if I was out there with a fucking cloak and shit. Just selling people lawn care packages. Oh, your grass ain't going? I'm out there dressed like fucking Gandalf and shit. No, I wasn't out there in cosplay. I was working. Sitting this cop. He says, I need you to go back to where you came from. I said, motherfucker, I pay taxes. I can go wherever the fuck I damn well please. This is a free country. Then I got patted down. Because I was acting erratic. But I'm working. And I worked at a commission job. Like, I was on the brink of like a $600 sale that day. He fucked it all up. So now I'm mad. So then he runs my ID after he pats me down. Finds out my information. And I'm trying to give him my boss's information. I'm like, dude, call and verify that I work there. I don't need to do any of that. Okay, motherfucker. But when that lawyer called your department and asked why you ain't give me my shit, and why you told me to leave, now we in another situation. See, I don't hate police. I just hate what the fuck they're doing. If that makes sense. Like, we live out here in the valley. Cops ain't shit. Them motherfuckers sit at Chacos all night. Waiting to get niggas at red lights. I had a cop follow me the one night. This motherfucker followed me for so long, we went on a nice little trip. I took this motherfucker on all the road. We took a ride. I said, I made a right, he made a right. I made a left, he made a left. I made another right, he made another right. I said, okay, I see what we're doing now. You're getting ready to go on a fucking journey, my man. I took this nigga on 81. I took this nigga down Cold Street. I took this motherfucker to the plains. He followed me. And when I finally pulled into a Turkey Hill, he wanted to hit his lights. Got out the car, patted me down, asked me if I was from New York or Jersey. That's what he asked me. He said, are you from New York or Jersey? I said, motherfucker, you got my ID. Run my shit. It'll come back clean, I guarantee. So that's why I'm telling y'all, as black men, do what you gotta do. Make sure you keep both hands on the steering wheel. Yes sir, no sir, because the goal ain't to make that cop wrong. The goal is to get the fuck home. That's the goal. That is the ultimate goal. Get the fuck home. Do what you gotta do. I ain't saying, kiss that cop's ass. But get the fuck home. How many of y'all have ever been pulled over by the cops and been talked to crazy? White and black. See how crazy that is? So when we say defund the police, we ain't saying we don't need no police department. Nah. There's a reason why our kids ain't got enough Chromebooks. Why did the police department get 3 new squad, a whole fleet of new fucking cars for what? The sitting chocos on that, like I said? Fuck no.
Fuck you need a tank for?
Exactly. What the fuck do you need a tank for? Thank you. What the fuck do you need? It's protesting. These people are saying, no justice, no plea. And y'all motherfuckers hit a GTA cheat code. Y'all done dropped a tank from the fucking sky. L1, R2, L1, R2, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, up. Fuck these niggas! But on a brighter note, I wanted to get to you guys heads about relationships and the double standards in relationships. Ladies, how many times y'all been cheated on?
Dang.
Sucks, right?
Yeah.
Stop going through phones. Leave that man. So listen, if you want to open up a phone and fuck up your day, that's on you. You see me on xhamster.com, let me be. That's a porn site, in case y'all didn't know. Everybody's looking like, oh my God. No, but seriously, there is double standards in cheating in relationships. Like if a man cheats, that man has to work his way back in the house, and he has to work his way from back inside the house to off the couch, to back in the bed. He's got to go out and remodel the fucking house and buy a new fridge, you know what I mean? And take you to that show that he don't fucking care about. It's like you want to see the Goo Goo Dolls in fucking Philly. We only know the one song. After that, we're fucked. It's a lot of double standards, but when women cheat, you wasn't home. I didn't feel like I was loved. I feel alone here all day long. I have needs. We have needs too. But you know what's crazy? Happy wife makes a
Happy life.
Ain't nothing wrong with husband. Happy husband keep the dick busting, you know what I mean? Nothing rhymes. But it's true though, there are double standards in relationships. Like fellas, it is our job as men to keep the relationship spicy. Okay? That means if you gotta come home dressed like the Mask of Zorro and just pull your dick out, come home with that cape on, my nigga, and pull that dick out. Yeah, pause. Thank you to all the questioning gentlemen in the crowd and questioning their sex since 9th grade. I'm just It's like, no homo. Just doing the pop slum dance all night. But no, it's honestly, it's true. You gotta keep the relationship spicy. You gotta do things for your woman. Like fellas, I know sometimes we don't want to do it, but you gotta make them happy. Okay? Like for example, ladies, and you can be honest, we're all adults here. It's okay. It's Duvy. You can talk to me. How many of y'all here dabble in the art of ass eating? Oh, y'all some lying ass motherfuckers. Y'all are some dirty lying ass motherfuckers. don't give a shit if it's on camera. I don't give a fuck. Oh, where you going? Listen, ladies, it's okay. Okay? It's all right. I'm not really worried about that because I feel like that is something that if the woman wants to be done, depending on how she washes her ass, you can do it. But y'all fellas out here getting these low down rim jobs, y'all need to stop. Couple of y'all hitting your ass with, I hope not. Don't be having your girl do that. Listen, ladies, don't do that to your man. If you are doing it, don't do that shit. Have you ever seen a man's ass? Oh, I know we talking about the hair. Okay, that shit look like sandpaper. Ugh. But it's also good to remember certain things. Like, fellas, learn how to remember the anniversary date. You know what I mean? Ladies, how many of y'all had a man in here forget the anniversary? Oh, y'all lying. Okay, you're just a victim tonight. Holy shit. You gotta get your life together.
I don't date anymore.
You don't date anymore?
No.
Why?
It's good, because I'm getting my life together.
You see, that sounds cute, but men don't know what the fuck that means. We don't know what the fuck that means. I'm trying to get my life together. I'm trying to get it straight. I'm fucking trying.
Oh, you want some dick?
Yeah. Like, I just want to take you to the movies and shit and see where it goes. I don't want to help you with your credit. I just want somebody to text, like, shit, and respond. But it's true, though. There is a double standard. See, every time a man cheats, it's like a Keith Sweat album. You know, you remember the beginning of the Keith Sweat album. That nigga was begging to get back into the house, crying every track, and by track 12, he back in, she pregnant. Life is great. Speaking of pregnancy, one of my good friends in the crowd tonight, Kara, is expecting to give up for Kara. Yeah, I like babies. I don't like, like snot. Because, like, when kids snot, they don't give a fuck. Like, you ever see a little kid sneeze? But that's the thing, too, with double standards is men. Like, when we have a kid at home, make sure that the duty is not always put on the woman, you know what I mean? I feel like women go through a lot after pregnancy, some women develop postpartum, shit like that. So, fellas, if you got a woman and she's expecting or you're planning on having a child in the future, make sure that mental health is correct because you need her for your kids, you know what I'm saying? But also, being a dad, sometimes you got to do annoying shit. Me being a dad, it's not really annoying. Like, my son started playing football last year, and it was great up until, like, another kid cracked the shit out of him. And I'm on the sidelines like, fuck! Get up! Get him! You let him do that to you? Go get his ass! Stop playing! Helmet all sideways and shit. He don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. But it's great though when your kid makes a play. Like last year, my son, he was on defense. He was playing DN. And I was like, yo, you get out there, act a fucking fool. And he looked, I said that shit straight up to him. He was like, act a fool, man. Eat. Get on that field and fuck him up. I never cursed my kid like that. But he knew I was serious, so he went out there and he looked at me before he went out and be lined up at DN. I was like, oh, you about to get him. Oh, you about to get him. And his quarterback dropped back, and nobody told me that this kid was like a Lamar Jackson, Mike Dick hybrid. This boy juked the shit out my son. I seen the look on my son's face, so he had a clean fucking hit, like he was honing it on him. And this kid was just like, got him. My son fell, tumbled over and knocked over another kid. Kid ran up the sideline for a 70-yard touchdown. I'm like, what the fuck? We got better feet than that in my family. I'm agile as fuck. What the fuck are you doing? But it's true though, because you start to see the parenting of a lot of other people. Like, the worst thing in the world is like, missing your kids like sporting events and shit. I understand people who work, but yo, get there for your kids, man. You know what I mean? Get there and support them. They see you in the crowd, it hypes them up. My son got juked, but it still hyped them up. You know what I mean? And that was the thing too, was growing up playing sports. Like, how many of y'all played in like little leagues and shit growing up? Yo, wasn't the best part about Little League baseball the food afterwards? Like, I'm in the outfield the whole game. Ain't nobody getting this shit back there. I'm hungry.
Chili dog.
Right, it's a T-ball game. Ain't no, this ball ain't coming the fuck back. Why you got me out here, coach? And after the games, I run my little chubby ass up to the food stand, $1 $5. Sir, I need mozzarella chicken fries. I need a bottle of All Sport. Y'all remember All Sport? Yeah. All Sport was the reason why kids have autism now. That shit wasn't juice. That shit was carbonated meth. You drink a bottle of All Sport, you in the outfield. Hi! Carbonated meth. I used to love playing sports growing up, man. You know, my dad, he was a big sports fan. You know, sports, he used to come watch me all the time. I think that's where I get my love of sports from. I get my love of video games from my father, too. Clap it up and play video games.
Yeah.
Hey, fellas.
It ain't as fun when your girl learns the same game as you and starts fucking you up in that
game. I taught a woman one time in my fucking life how to play 2K. Never again. First time I played, I had my Lakers. She had like the Sixers with AI, but y'all know it was just AI. Niggas wasn't switching to Eric Snow and shit. Nobody gave a fuck about Keith Van Horn. Dikembe Mutombo was he was still doing that. It was just AI with the sleeve and headband and the braids versus my Lakers. And she was like, you know what? I'm gonna learn this shit. I'll be back. I was like, but you're spending the night. Where are you going? So after like a month, I taught her, this was years ago, I taught her how to play 2K. So the first game, you know, you beat your girl's ass like 96-12. She just doing nut shit. She just throwing oops off the backboard and shit. How did my guy do that? Stop pressing shit. The next week, the score's still 96, but this time she done put up 30 something. You're like, okay. All right. Now the relationship is on the line by the end of the month. Because the score's in the fourth quarter, 82-82. She's talking shit. She's having her players set screens and shit. These niggas is doing and one shit with the basketball. You're like, oh, how you learn that? Well, ladies, do y'all have a problem with us playing video games? Let me ask you a question. What the fuck was you gonna do anyways when I got off the game? You stare at the screen all day, why can't I? Why can't I? I work a 12-hour shift, I wanna come home, blow off some steam. You ain't in the mood, so I gotta play 2K. We can fuck, but that's too hard. I'm not in the mood, my stomach hurt every day. Maybe you need poop. If y'all try taking this shit more on the regular, y'all feel a lot better about something, I'm telling y'all. You could be dating the girl for a while. You've never seen her go take a shit ever. She just runs to the bathroom like deep in the night and shit. She done courtesy flushed 3 times. Like, you in there shitting? No. Nope. Why'd you get in the shower then? I have to be fresh. Like, no, you had good shit. Be honest. No, but seriously. Fellas, if your girl gets pissed off that you play video games, best thing to do is invite her to play. I know I said it before, but that's sports games. Don't let her play 2K. But Call of Duty, she'll let her play. And she will put that shit down and get bored, and now you got your game back. Like, you know what I mean? Trick her. Like, nah, baby, you want to come play? I got 2 controllers. Okay. She gets killed about 30 times in a row. This is stupid. I know. Now go on TikTok. Oh, I forgot y'all can't now. Oh, what y'all gonna do? Ah! Yeah, Trump took TikTok away. Now y'all can't find out how to cook properly, right? Oh, there's a lot of shit you can do on TikTok. Apparently it got banned, so niggas is doing too much. TikTok is annoying as fuck. I don't know how many people share me TikTok videos all the time. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like for a week, it was not the bang. The bang. The bang. For a week. How many of y'all believe that social media ruins relationships? Clap it up if your relationship has ever been ruined by social media. It's 3 motherfuckers in here whose relationship has been. This shit been out for a while now. You sure? No, you know, social media doesn't ruin relationships. Acting single on social media ruins relationships. It's true. Ladies, if you got a man on tuck, tell the world. Show this ugly nigga. Why are you always put up the status? My man home with a heart. We ain't seen this nigga ever. What you hiding? What's wrong with him? You get a check every month? Tell us. You can't act single on social media if you're in a relationship. You know, I'm not saying put all your business out there, but, you know, let us know. We don't care. Just let us know. Let it be known. Because, fellas, you ever get an inbox, like, from a chick's boyfriend? And you already know, and she been playing like she's single all day. And you like, yo, I'm about to fucking shit out of this shit, guys. She talking me up, boy. I'm open Saturday night. And then her man inbox you, hey, listen, money. I don't know how you get the fuck down, but this is how the fuck I get down. I've had a nigga cut a whole wrestling backstage promo on my ass in the inbox. Let me tell you something, brother. Let me tell you something, brother, about my bitch. That's where you fucked up by calling her your bitch. Knowledge. Look at y'all. No, women don't count.
Oh, I thought you were asking everyone.
No, I'm asking men. How many men in here just be like, hey, you're not supposed to use the word bitch to describe your wife or your woman? And wow. And you wonder why she ain't give you no lotion for them ashy ass knuckles. My man's knuckles so ashy. I asked him if he walked here. This nigga. You the one in the back getting ready to start a fire drinking that cup. Put some lotion on your hands, nigga. I shake this nigga Tank's hand earlier, my shit was bleeding. He was like, oh, what's up? I was like, God damn! She everything to me. Shut up, nigga. Nah, I love my homies though. How many of y'all got them day one homies? Day one. Your homies up and down with you. They done got drunk with you, carried your body to the car because you fucked up off of Vlad in 10th grade. Real friends. Fuck what Kanye talking about. I'm talking real friends. Real friends you ain't judged. You seen that motherfucker doing perk for years. You ain't never given no help. Real friends. I'm fighting. Yeah, I'm fighting demons. No, nigga, you need to stop fighting 800 milligram ibuprofen. I went to a house party one time, my homie just sitting in the corner, crushing up some motherfucking pills. I said, yo, bro, what the fuck are you doing? He said, you know. I said, no, the fuck I don't. And your jaw is locked, nigga. You like that boy in that video, I'm sticking right now. I'm sticking right now. I don't want to take no shit where I can't use my mandible muscle, you know what I mean? You mean I take this and I can't talk the rest of the night? Nah, I'm good, bro. That's all you. But now your day one homies. Like you used to go to parties with them back in the day. Like y'all remember parties back in the fucking day? Like them early, like them late 2000s. You know what I mean? Like 2007 to like 2009. And then it elevated. You know what I mean? I remember I went to this house party back in the day. My boy Al, who's directing it, he was there too. So he can verify that this is a true fucking story. We pulled up to a house party one night. And you know when you pull up to a house party with your homies, and all y'all fits is like, shit is straight. Everybody got on some new shit. You're like, yeah, we them niggas tonight, boys. You see the fit. You see the fit. So we walk into this party. And, you know, when you're with your boys, everybody, you know, shorties come up and give you hugs and shit. You know, so how you doing? See, you look good, this and that. It's a good vibe, it's a good night. But there was one thing back in the day in this valley niggas could not compete with. And that was these niggas I was dancing at every fucking party. You remember back in the day? That's how y'all know I ain't lying. But no, y'all got my man fucked up. See, Aldrin was not dancing this night. This night he wasn't. Because he could not compete with what the fuck we saw. These niggas came in. Now, before I get there, we're at the kitchen, right? So we're in the kitchen, we're macking. You know, everybody fit straight. Shorty's in the kitchen, hanging with us. It's like a Biggie video. You know what I mean? When you with your homies, it's just a Biggie video in the background. So all of a sudden, we're in the kitchen and we see the front door open. Like somebody propped it open. And I'm like, that's strange. This ain't even a fucking house. I wish somebody would come to my house and prop my door the fuck open. So, all of a sudden somebody cuts the aux cord to music, right? And they put on what we all remember as crumping music. You remember crumping? Niggas having seizures and dancing and shit. Crumping. So all of a sudden, this music comes on, and it's like the beginning music of, you ever see Stomp the Yard? Where Chris Brown gets killed automatically? That song was playing. I was like, oh shit, I know this song, alright. All of a sudden, the living room filled up with smoke. These niggas brought a smoke machine. And played their own theme music. These motherfuckers put the smoke machine down and they all had on white t-shirts. And it was spray painted, like that good spray paint, like that GTA San Andreas spray paint. That good spray paint. These motherfuckers came in dancing, fucking turning and shit. Robot and all the hoes left the kitchen. We was just in there fresh as fuck. They in there dancing with the niggas and shit. We couldn't compete. This is the craziest shit I ever seen in my life. Y'all niggas brought a smoke machine to your performance. That is called investing in yourself. Hard. These niggas had a smoke machine and tie-dye t-shirts with the graffiti on it. Them shits is like $30 a piece. So they're already $70 in the hole with this fucking smoke machine. It was 4 niggas, 4 times 30. You do the math. This is a lot of money to dance for 10 minutes. We couldn't compete. Another true story. Being at a party. You guys ever go to a rent party? Remember rent parties back in the day? Motherfucker on the verge of getting kicked out. Yeah. And they tell everybody, hey, bring $5. Like, that's going to help. Landlord told your ass to get out on Friday. You in that bitch on Saturday. One nation under one roof. You was supposed to be out 24 hours ago. You in that motherfucking chicken. So we went to this rent party. Now, clap, please, if you remember the Molly era. That's why your life fucked up. You see how hype you got over narcotics?
Good memories.
This is the Molly era. Lockjaw City. So we go into this party, and we all take cups of jungle juice. We all pay $5 a cup for the jungle juice. What they failed to tell everybody at the party was that this was a rent party, and they spiked the jungle juice with Molly. I knew that it was a bad idea when we first walked in, because when we first walked in, there was a dude outside beating up his aunt over crack that she stole.
True story.
He was outside, bitch. How many rocks you take? How many rocks you take? I said, yo. Some dude was like, nah, bro. Some fiend dude came over. He dapped me up, mad fiend. He was like, yo, bro, yo, that's his aunt, bro. It's cool. I ain't never slapped the shit out of none of my aunts. Came over with the fiend dab. I was like, yo. So then we go in. So how I know that everybody is on Molly at this point is because nobody is dancing to the tune of the music. Like the song at the time was like Gundam Style. Remember that shit? Whoa, Gundam. These niggas was dancing to the Ed Mini theme song. It was just all out of rhythm. So y'all boogieing with the Kanker sisters? Y'all niggas in the kitchen, dirty whining on the on the Molly bitches. And at this point in time, we're only there for about 20 minutes. I didn't see somebody fall through a banister. I said, yo, this is a rent party. They are fucking that deposit up. Nigga came out of nowhere and jumped over the chandelier and shit. I was like, this is a rent party, right? All of a sudden, the cops came in, kicked in the door. Valley police. Typical. The motherfucker said, boom, kicked in the door. My big ass ran over everybody in my way.
You ever see the first Avengers
Movie where the Hulk's just running through the shit? I'm just knocking niggas out the way like, yo, I gotta get the fuck up out of here. So I jump over the fence. Now everybody had cleared the fence.
My big ass decided to jump over the fence.
Fuck
Y'all, because I cleared it first try.
But I fucked my head up. If you ever see me share a picture of me smiling with a fucking blood running down my head, I usually share it every anniversary on Facebook. That's the one. Another party I was at. My boy Al here. He had a wild ass house on Stanton Street in Wilkes-Barre.
Real wild.
So wild, one night we decided to take a trip there as well.
I know, right? I'm fucking up.
I gotta get my life together. I'm sorry. I've been talking all night about drugs. I've been talking about drugs. I know. We gotta go to therapy together. I'm working
My shit out too.
One step at a time. It's okay.
He has this wild ass house in Stanton Street. Like, it was wild. Like, niggas was just really weird at these parties. And me, Al, and my other friend, whose name for the story will also be changed.
His name is Zay.
Z to the A to the Y.
You gonna look at me crazy like shit.
Zay was
Wildin'.
Zay was bugging.
Zay did too much that night.
They was open.
Open wasn't the word, motherfucker. He was like,
sheets at 3 a.m. open.
so, Zay, my man Zay in the crowd, he's like, yo, bro, Al's throwing this wild ass party Friday night. You know, boy with some shrooms?
I'm like, yeah. And every nigga in here can attest. We all know a white boy with some crazy shit.
You don't even go to him after a while. You're like, I was too high the last time I was there, bro. That nigga had me moonwalking on his back, motherfucking deck and shit. Go dude, man, nigga, we out here, we fucked up, yeah. So So I hit up my white boy, and I'm like, hey, bro, I'm looking for some shrooms for Friday night. You got any? And he's like, bro, do I? Fucking, bro, let me tell you, bro, listen. I went and brought a fucking fruit ninja, right? And I bought mushrooms, right? And I used that fruit ninja on the fucking mushrooms, right? And then I went and I bought fucking pill capsules, right? Measured them out. So all you gotta do is take 3 pill capsules throughout the night. And you're done. So I'm like, all right, cool. So me, Al, and Zay make a pact. We're like, Friday night, this is gonna go down. So Al backs out because his excuse for the night was, I'm trying to get some pussy.
Which is keyword for I'm bitching out.
Y'all do your thing, I'm gonna do mine. So I take my first pill. It was like Neo in the Matrix, nigga. You know what I mean?
Take the first one, and he told me, yo, every 20 minutes, take another one.
So the first 20 minutes goes by, I take another one. Zay decides he's gonna take all 3. Y'all ever hear of an Irish goodbye?
I'm boogieing at the party with everybody. I look around, he's gone. Zay is nowhere to be found.
And he came with me. I said, yo. I said, yo,
What happened to Zay? I don't know, but he left.
he was running down the street. I said, what the fuck do you mean he was running down the street? He said, yo, he walked out the front door and just took off down the street. And at this point, I'm like, do I want to take the other one? Because first off, my big ass ain't running down no fucking street. And I'm not getting that high. So then, we all partying and shit, you know. And I miss Zay. I'm like, damn, I'm like, Zay, I really miss my nigga. I miss my nigga. You know that song? And so, we're all partying and shit. So I go home and then I forget in this trip that I took this shit. So I go home and my dumb ass decides to put on The Dark Knight. In my mind, I'm like, oh, great movie, it's on. But then I sat down, the Joker came out, he was like, he's holding a grenade on his jacket. You know, if they tell you never to do something, never do it for free.
And I'm like, you're right.
I've been doing shit for free for a long time, Mr. Joker.
The remote's
On my nightstand, I'm right here. This is
as far as I can move.
this shit is over here. I'm here just stressing, right? I can't move. All of a sudden, my phone rings at 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. You never want your phone to ring at 4 o'clock in the morning because you think the worst. Whose name pops up on my phone? My boy Al. And I'm like, damn, bro, I just left over there about an hour ago. What the fuck happened? So I pick up the phone. I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? Everything good? Yo, bro, can you tell this nigga Zay that we didn't kidnap you? You're not held captive upstairs. I said, what? He said, yo, he
Came back here getting ready to fight everybody.
talking about, I know y'all got my nigga upstairs. I know y'all got my gun upstairs, son. Like, I got my nigga upstairs, yo. Bring him out. And I'm like, kidnapped? First off, you kidnapped me. Great fucking job. You need a tranquilizer first. You're not just going to take me. So I get on the phone. I'm like, Zay, bro, what's up? Yo, bro, they give you a phone up there? I said, what? I'm at my house. When the niggas let you go? What are you talking about? Bro, I know they had you tied up upstairs. I know they had you against your will. We don't get down like that. We boys. Hey, I appreciate the friendship. He was ready to ride for me, bro. He was. But that is why I really won't do shrooms with Zay anymore. That nigga don't know how to act. Everybody got a homie that don't know how to fucking act on some shit. And like, here he go.
Look at this jaw locked in the corner. He tripping.
This nigga in the corner dancing by himself, just.
But I'm gonna get up out of here.
Folks, hey, listen, appreciate y'all for coming out. Before I go, I want to thank two really good friends. I'm my homie's best man at his wedding next year. Give it up for Wig. I want to congratulate also them on their wedding next year, but I also want to thank Sam. She's the boss.
Don't get it twisted.
She runs shit. He's just here for face value. You know. I also want to thank all y'all for coming out. Most importantly, I want to thank one of the best fucking directors right here in the Valley. My man Aldrin Gratts. I want to thank all y'all. I love y'all. Thank you for coming out. I hope you had a good time. Be easy.
Now we need more. Let me get some more thunder.